Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a hot minute since I filmed anything. Yeah, I kind of had a slump where I couldn't think of anything I wanted to make. And so I decided I was going to join this swap in the Uncommon Guild that I belong to. It's a Facebook group on, on Facebook, obviously. And it's kind of for people who like things a little bit off the main trail. And they're having a swap for Dark Academia ephemera file folder. So basically you take a file folder and you create like almost like a lap book with it. And there were certain things we had to include, like certain amounts of sheets of paper for ephemera or book pages or pieces of ephemera. There were specialty items, like if you use like a typewriter as part of it. I don't really have all the things in front of me right now because I'm using my phone to video this, but I'm going to show you what my entry looks like and then talk about it. So I wanted to make this so that some of the things were removable and usable. So this little cluster on the front here is completely removable. You can take it apart and you can use any of these pieces, this lace, this leaf, this charm, and clocks and watches were one of the things that were like a scavenger hunt item. Like they had a list and you pick 4 of them and use them as your scavenger hunt items. At any rate, that was one of them. This ribbon's detachable. I do have like a little pocket back here and there's a little card stuck in it. And then, yeah, so then this is all basically held shut with paper clips because I didn't want it to be flopping around, but it's all removable. This opens up like this, and then we have a pocket here, which is basically 2 library pockets, and I have many pieces of ephemera. And another thing that was on the list was like writing pens, like ink pens. So dark ephemera is kind of like an aesthetic that is like think Harry Potter schooling. You know, it's like dark, but it's related to schooling and writing and just academics in general. So, but in an old-fashioned way. So here's some of this ephemera. I also put some stickers and a violin die cut. And then luckily, because I'm on Priscilla's design team for Release the Craft, and she had made a kit last year, I believe, or the year before, called Dark Academia. So I was able to use a lot of her papers for my ephemera and for my background papers. And this was a tag from her kit. So put that up here. And then because it's academia, I had a sticker of a Jane Eyre book, and I put that in there. And then here on the other side, this is held closed by a little bulldog clip. There's a pocket with some die cut hearts, and behind it is a little card that says Forever Love, and it has some florals or vines, which was another one of the 4 things you could pick from. Typewriter was also one of the things you could pick from. And then this side opens up like this. This is a lace pocket that I made with a small doily, and it has some more ephemera in it. Fits back in there. And then it has this tag I made, and clocks was another one of the things, so I put that on there. And then they wanted you to have a cloche, which, you know, is one of those glass plant things. I didn't have a cloche, so I have included these stickers that are clear bottles, and when the back peels off, you can put something in between it and it'll look like there's something included in the bottle, which I thought was really cool. There's another pocket back here, and in it I just have like a business card from the Three Broomsticks, a ticket from the night bus, and a business card from Dervish and Banks. So, though it's not Harry Potter themed, I did throw a little Harry Potter in here and there. And don't cancel me for that because I'm old and I like Harry Potter. Even though I am an ally. And then here's another tag from Priscilla's kit. And then that fits all the way back here. If I can get it to fit back in. Come on, girlfriend. What came out of there has to go back in. Oh, I'll fix that later. At any rate, and then here is a side pocket, and it just has some ephemera, again, some of it from Priscilla, and some of it just from my stash. There's a piece of lace that is covering a paper bag, and then in this paper bag, I have included, here's one of my book pages. Here's some more stickers and another tag made from Priscilla's kit. And that all slides down in here. And then these go back in here. And then this is a CD sleeve, which is open back here. And it has a card made from part of Priscilla's kit. Slides in there, and then this was cut out of Priscilla's kit, but I thought it made just cute to cover up the edges there. And then on the back here is a pocket, which a key was also part of the 4 things you could pick from. This is some real ephemera. This is just a piece of paper that I cut out of something, a book I think, but I liked it. I thought it was cute. It has a window on it. I thought it just fit the theme. And then some ticket ephemera. And that goes in this little pocket here. And then here is a faux cabinet card. And a lot of this stuff has sewing around it. I didn't sew everything, but... And then here's one of my tea-stained papers, which was a requirement. It's just a printable, but it's tea-stained. It tucks behind this paper bag, so I can lift it up properly. There we go. And it's held in place by the cabinet card. Let's tuck all this stuff back in. Okay. Then this folds open. I'm going to zoom up a little bit because this is really big. Okay. Well, maybe I should do it a piece at a time. Hold on. Because it's super big and won't fit on there. Pardon my moving all over the place. I hope I'm not making anyone dizzy. Okay. So this is an envelope that I attached here. It does untie. And I used a lot of fall leaves because even though fall wasn't really part of it, I feel like it's academic, and academics always remind me of school starting in the fall, so I don't know, it just made sense to me. And then this opens, and I'm not going to take this ribbon out, but you can pull this ribbon out, and there is a real piece of ledger in here. There is a piece of ephemera, which is ticket, and then there's another tag from Priscilla's kit, and that all tucks in there and ties back shut. And this envelope has been run through an embossing folder. And then on the back there is a little pocket, and this has a little chipboard ephemera, which fits perfectly in the pocket, another little heart, and some more stickers. And then This closes back up, and then this opens up. And this is just a belly band with a tag from Priscilla's kit, some stickers of an old-fashioned camera, some book page, which is also music, so that covers one of my book pages, and that all slides under this belly band. And then let's move to this side. I hope I'm on camera. Having a hard time fitting this on. This has a little chipboard piece over here, which is removable if you want to monkey around with this safety pin. It wasn't really designed to be removable, but it is. There's two tags up here behind this specimen pocket. This is a pocket, and it includes some more ephemera, which is some stickers, tag from Priscilla's kit, and another one of my tea stain pages that was a requirement. Back in here. And then this opens up like this, and here's this other side, and this has a pocket, and in the pocket is one of Priscilla's large tags, some tissue paper that has been printed or stamped on, which was also one of the requirements, another container which I'm using for my cloche, and a die cut of a old-timey bicycle. Now let's move to the middle. And in the middle, I have a couple pockets. This pocket contains just a journaling card, postcard with some butterflies on it, which insects and entomology was like also another bonus thing you could pick from, so that's that, and a butterfly die cut. And then one of the other things that was a requirement was like a stamped, die stamped paper bag. Here's my paper bag, and inside is one of my other book pages in there. I did find that I taped this off with some washi tape, and it does keep peeling up. I glued it down a couple times. I hope that it holds, but I needed it there for the stability because I didn't want my, I'll put some more glue on that. I didn't want my book to, because it's so heavy, I don't want it to become, you know, damaged or floppy. Here's an envelope from Priscilla's kit. Bingo card. Piece of ledger, which could technically be a book page, and just a die cut. And that's what's included in that pocket. And this closes back up. Tuck everything back in. And move down here. Here is the next portion, which, oh, my neighbor's shooting. Hope I'll be back. Okay, so here's the next part. Hopefully my neighbor will stop shooting for 5 minutes so I can finish this. I doubt it though. So here is a little cluster I made with some tags. These tags can technically be removed, but it would be a real pain to get them off, to be honest with you. They're just decorative. Up here we have some more of the printed tissue paper. We have some ephemera, which seem to be somebody's homework of a experiment, some more stickers, a postage postcard. Tuck that back in. Sorry, I have to do this all with one hand because I have to support the rest of the folders hanging off the table. So I have to support it with my other hand. And then in this pocket, we just have a die cut heart, a sticker that looks like a negative to photography, and a die cut key, which again was one of the things that was to be included in the extra items, the scavenger hunt type items. I have another Knight's Bus ticket, some stuff from Priscilla's kit, some tags from Priscilla's kit, another ticket, just library card, and another one of those cloche stickers, which is really a jar. Here is a map page, which counts as a page of the book, but it's also been folded into a pocket. I'm so sorry about my neighbor, but I will not get this finished because he will be doing this all day, so I'm just going to have to film. And then this is from a Harry Potter book. It's Potions. It's a printable, so there you go. There's that. And then on this side, I have just a paper bag, and in the bag is a piece of my favorite washi of all time. So I am sharing this with whomever gets this book, and I don't share this with anybody, and I can't find it anymore, and I love it. So you're lucky if you get this, in my eyes. And then here is just a manila plain tag, and also goes in the paper bag. And then a Hogwarts library, just some ephemera, and a postcard. And then in the center pocket is my last book page, my last tea stain page, which was a requirement, some journaling card ephemera, a ticket, a multiplication card, and another postcard, which will all slide into this pocket. And I don't think I did this inside. If I did, I will cut it out. But here's a pocket with a little clock die cut. Again, clocks were part of the scavenger hunt items. A little die cut heart that fit in here. Another jar that I'm using in place of a cloche. Envelope. Tea stain ledger, which counts as one of my pages. It's blank ledger, and a page from a math book, which counts as one of my book pages. And then I just have this cluster, which is not removable and is purely decorative, just because I thought it looked cute there. Okay. Now on the back, we have another cluster that's not removable, but it is covering this pocket, which has some, again, some printed tissue, some just little ephemera cards, an envelope from Priscilla's kit, another Harry Potter business card, and then this is some ephemera from a college. It's really super old, of filling out an application. So I got that in some Happy Mail a while ago. Oops, okay. And then in this pocket, there's a large journaling card they made from Priscilla's kit, and it's just lined on the back for journaling. So that tucks in there. This is just another envelope that's made into a pocket with some more small ephemera pieces in it. And then this is a pocket that I made, and it has one of Priscilla's tags, and it just has another little tag with an brad through it, and then some more small ephemera. This is a belly band, and I covered up the no bits of Da Vinci's Petruvian Man with my belly band, because I didn't know how people would feel about that. And then this is just an envelope, some more little ephemera pieces, and just some die cut pieces that I had left over on my stash, and again some printed tissue paper. Okay, let me put a clip on that because I don't want it all to fall out. And then, oh, there's also a metal key here, which again, we talked about keys being part of the scavenger hunt, and just a tag with some buttons on it. Then on this side we have another envelope. It just has a little tag made from some washi and some paper, and part of one of Priscilla's kits. And that slides in there. And then here's just some tags that fit into these pockets, which are also from one of Priscilla's kits. And then stay in there. Let's move all the way over here. Get to the middle, which is a flip up, which I'll show you in a minute. And then these are some more pockets with tags. This is from one of Priscilla's kits, and some more die cuts and another tag. And then the back has just another tag, a glassine bag, and again another tag from Priscilla's kit. Let me close this up so I can set this down. And then this is the top flap that folds back down in. It has a library pocket, which has a little piece of a map, a clock die cut, and then just a little mushroom die cut. And that is it. And I'm sorry that you had to listen to all that shooting like I'm in a war zone, but welcome to what it's like at my house when my neighbor decides he has to play with guns. Okay, so that is my entry into the Uncommon Guild Dark Academia Altered File Folder Swap. Let me know what you guys think, and I hope I'll be able to start making some more content when I start getting the bug back. I've just been having such a hard time getting inspired. I don't know if y'all go through that. I've never gone through it before, but definitely going through it now, and I don't know why. But yeah, so let me just clip this shut, and we will be shipping these out, and when I get mine, I will probably film it and let you guys see what I got in the swap. In the meantime, if you guys are interested in the Uncommon Guild, you should check out the group on Facebook. It's just called the Uncommon Guild. And I will see you guys again real soon. Thanks for watching. Love ya. Be kind to one another. Bye.